Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. In a stunning and unexpected twist that's sending shockwaves through the NBA community, Luka Doncic. Yes, the Luka Doncic, the Slovenian superstar who recently made the blockbuster move to the Los Angeles Lakers, has reportedly drawn a hard line within the team. During a private moment that quickly went public, Luca dropped a bombshell that no fan or analyst saw coming. "I will not play alongside Jackson Hayes anymore." The statement, though brief, was heavy. It wasn't yelled in frustration during a heated game. It wasn't whispered in passing or caught off camera in a moment of confusion. It was deliberate, intentional, and, from all indications, final. This declaration has ignited a wildfire of speculation. What could have driven Luka, normally calm, composed, and famously team-oriented, to completely shut down any collaboration with a teammate? And why Jackson Hayes, a role player known more for his energy and athleticism than locker room controversy? This news, leaked by insiders close to the team, comes at a critical moment for the Lakers, who have been desperately trying to build a roster that can complement Luka's unique style and maximize their championship window. After years of trying to rebuild post-LeBron, LA finally managed to land a generational talent like Doncic, who arrived in purple and gold with the weight of enormous expectations. Team chemistry was supposed to be one of their secret weapons. Young blood mixed with elite IQ, a squad ready to rally around Luka's brilliance. But now, less than halfway through the season, the team finds itself in a full-blown internal crisis. The front office is scrambling. The fans are stunned. And behind the scenes, tensions are rising fast. Sources within the Lakers organization say that Luka's dissatisfaction with Hayes didn't come out of nowhere. It's been building for weeks. Practice conflicts, miscommunications on the court, and maybe, just maybe, something more personal. Let's break it down. Jackson Hayes, while not a star, has carved out a niche in the league as a high-energy big man. Athletic, aggressive, and always ready to make a highlight play. But here's the thing. That same energy, that chaotic edge, doesn't always mix well with the surgical precision that Luka brings. Luka thrives on timing, on reading the defense like a chessboard, on creating space where there shouldn't be any. Hayes, he operates like a wild card, diving for loose balls, skying for blocks, sometimes freelancing outside the playbook. That contrast in styles, it's been clashing. From missed pick and rolls to defensive breakdowns, their on-court synergy has been a mess. And according to people familiar with the situation, Luka has grown increasingly frustrated with having to constantly compensate for Hayes' lapses. He's a player who needs cohesion, not chaos. And unfortunately, Hayes, for all his hustle, hasn't fit the mold. But wait, it gets deeper. One source close to the locker room described a specific practice where tensions between Luka and Jackson boiled over. Apparently, after a botched defensive drill where Hayes missed an assignment, Luka stopped everything, walked off the court, and had a heated exchange with the coaching staff. No punches thrown, no locker room brawl, but the message was loud and clear. He was done tolerating what he saw as avoidable mistakes. After practice, he reportedly refused to speak to Hayes. Then came the bombshell statement, "I'm not playing with him anymore." And just like that, what might have been a private disagreement turned into a full-scale organizational dilemma. Should the Lakers prioritize their new franchise star and bench or trade Hayes? Or do they try to patch things up and risk alienating the player they just bet their future on? The front office, as you can imagine, is under immense pressure. General Manager Rob Pelinka is walking a tightrope. On one hand, Luka is the centerpiece of this team. You simply don't get a player of his caliber and tell him to deal with it. On the other hand, you don't want to send the message that one player can dictate the careers of others, especially when that player has only just arrived. The situation is complicated further by the Lakers' lack of frontcourt depth. If Hayes is out of the rotation, or worse, off the roster, that leaves a hole that won't be easy to fill mid-season. So now, Pelinka and the coaching staff are weighing their options. Do they sit the two players down and try to mediate? Do they explore trade packages for Hayes, hoping to avoid further drama? Or do they ride this storm out and hope time heals all? Meanwhile, the media circus is in full swing. Reporters have been swarming the Lakers' facilities, hoping to get a quote, a glimpse, anything that could offer clarity. But both players have gone silent. Luca hasn't addressed the issue publicly since the original statement leaked. Hayes, for his part, looked visibly shaken during the team's last practice, but declined to comment. Head coach Darvin Ham, when asked, gave the classic "we're handling it internally" response, but his body language said otherwise. You can see it on the bench, too. Luca's interactions with teammates have been noticeably colder. He used to huddle everyone up before key possessions. Now, he walks to the bench alone. Whatever's going on behind closed doors, it's clear this isn't just a minor dispute. This is a rift that could derail an entire season, and maybe more. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, fans are split. Some are siding with Luca, arguing that a superstar of his caliber shouldn't have to carry the weight of underperforming teammates. Others are defending Hayes, pointing out that he's been asked to fill big shoes with very little support. Social media is ablaze with theories. Was there a personal conflict we don't know about? Did Hayes say something that crossed a line? Or is Luca just being a diva, unwilling to adapt to his new environment? The truth probably lies somewhere in between. But what's undeniable is the tension this has caused within a franchise that had championship dreams just weeks ago. Instead of focusing on team chemistry and playoff seeding, the Lakers are now battling an internal implosion that threatens to consume their entire season. Let's not forget the broader implications. The NBA is a league where player empowerment is at an all-time high. Superstars have more say than ever before in roster decisions, coaching hires, and front office moves. But when a player flat-out refuses to share the court with a teammate, it sets a dangerous precedent. What stops the next big name from doing the same? What happens when egos collide and chemistry is sacrificed for personal preference? This situation with Luca and Hayes could be a cautionary tale, not just for the Lakers, but for the entire league. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.